Teddy Bus is a mission from England of teddy bears from children back home in England to the Ukrainian refugee children arriving here at Záhony.
Hát mi itt jöttünk Kárpátaljáról. Nem tudjuk, mit évők legyünk. Nagyon köröztek tegnap, egy kicsit megijedtünk a helikopterek, meg ez a ilyen katonai repülő felettünk. Úgy döntöttük, hogy pár napot most megint így meglátjuk, hogy mivé fajul. Félelmetes. Még nem tud. Igen, kitanálod.
But this is the reason, this guy in the picture here. I was in Budapest on holiday the weekend of the invasion of Ukraine, and I walked back through Nyugatiba station, and it was a fork in the road moment of, do I walk on by or do I offer to help? They were obviously short of volunteers as it was that first weekend. So I offered to help and I volunteered, giving out food bags, packaging up food, translation, just basic stuff for the people coming in. And I'd just given some food out. I'd just texted my friend, and I turned round and I saw the guy giving teddy bears to the children, and I saw the impact that made on the kids. And I flew home the next day with that picture going round and round in my head. When I got home, we put the idea together, put it out to a few friends, what do you think about this for an idea? And a few schools picked it up, some youth clubs, social media. I'm a part-time gym instructor, so all my gym classes, there's gyms, all the networks there through the schools and the swimming groups. And we were just literally overwhelmed with teddy bears. They were just coming at us in bags and bags and bags. Unbelievable. We collected over 7,000, and I can't drive a lorry, but I can drive a bus. And I messaged my friend and said, how about we try and take a load of teddies to Hungary and repeat that? And a week later we left with 3,000 teddies.
And here they are, 3,000 teddies strapped in and bussing it across Europe to get to the Hungarian-Ukrainian border. Andy Howard, BBC Points West.
Isn't that lovely in those messages?
The really important thing is we wanted teddy bears that were given with love from somebody. It's not going and buying them in a shop. The really important thing is that they came from a child and they're going to a child. These wonderful bears arrived yesterday. It's a group of ladies in England that knit. It's their knitting club, and they sent these out for us. It's kind of a message of hope. It's hope for the future. They've had to leave a lot behind, but hopefully their first memory of coming here, coming to somewhere safe, over the border, starting a new life, is that message of hope. Somebody's thinking about them, somebody's caring about them, and it's something to hold. We had also a message from a lady, I can't remember where she was from, who'd done some scientific research actually into teddy bears, and it's been proven it can replace a missing family member for a child, which is quite powerful stuff. The boy came from the train with his mum, and we picked out a small fluffy dog, gave him the dog, and he said thank you and waved and smiled, and he came into the station, the main station hall, to get the tickets with one of the other volunteers. And she said to him, just as a friendly thing, that's a nice little dog you've got. And he burst into tears, just couldn't stop crying, and cuddled the lady. So we came back in from doing the train, and she told me the story that his best friend at home was a real dog, and he had to leave that behind. And he'd come with his mum. So they were in the A tent having some lunch while they waited for the train. So I came out to the bus, and I found a huge cuddly dog for him. And I also found a teddy bear for his mum, took them into the tent, gave him the dog, and he wrapped his arms around me and again just burst into tears, cried and cried, which started me crying. We've done lots of that here. Gave his mum the teddy bear. She then cried because she needs a teddy bear to sleep at night, and she had to leave it at home. There wasn't room in the luggage. So while I was talking to his mum, he went and sat in the corner in the children's corner, really quietly with the pens and pencils, and he spent half an hour drawing this for me. Now it's just me, I'm left on my own. There were 4 of us when we started. We came out here with a 50-seat bus from England with 4 friends, basically, who got together to do this. They've all gradually had to go home, go back to work. I'm the last one left. I'll have been here nearly 50 days when I leave. There's one volunteer who's been here longer than us continuously. Other than that, we're now the longest here, continuous volunteers. I'm a train driver in England, it's my real job, so it's quite interesting being here at Záhony at the railway station, seeing how different things are here, how differently MAV operate to what I'm used to at home, and I've made friends with some of the railway colleagues here as well, which has been quite interesting. I'm on unpaid holiday, so I'm living off my savings, So that's another reason I need to go home. But there's two reasons. One, I need to go home to earn some money. And two, because of Brexit now, we're only allowed 90 days in Europe in 6 months. Got to go home. I want to stay, but and I'll definitely come back. Yeah, we're here doing something very small and maybe a little bit silly, but actually it's made a big difference to everybody. We can make a few people smile and help them get through their day. It's not just giving the teddy to the kids, it's quite a big thing.